Good day, everybody. Just had a wonderful little run at the park with the two puppies, Kenzie and Trinity. Not sure where Trinity is. There she is. And heading home now. It's a cold Friday night. One thing about it being this cold is the mud at the park is all frozen, so that's nice. Their paws don't get all dirty. Anyway, enough of this gay banter. Just want to make a quick video regarding the recent revelations associated with the Jeffrey Epstein documents being released. So if you've been living on a rock, obviously these documents came out earlier this week. There was talk about them coming out at the end of 2023, that they were going to be bringing them out in early 2024, and they didn't wait very long. I think the first drop came out on the 2nd or the 3rd, but anyway, everybody's commenting about it, and why not yours truly? So what did we learn? Not a heck of a lot. Donald Trump was essentially exonerated by one of the victims who gave a deposition and was asked point blank, did Donald Trump ever receive any sexual favors? Did you see him on the island? Did you see him at the New Mexico property? Did you see him in the New York property? To which the answer of this victim was, not that I recall, no. So, and if you're aware, Donald Trump, back when Epstein was originally being investigated and indicted for his crimes against underage girls, one of the prosecutors subpoenaed a number of people, one of whom was Donald Trump, namely because he was mentioned by people as being associated with Jeffrey Epstein. Now, according to this prosecutor, everybody, basically fought like hell to avoid talking about the whole subject. But Trump was one of the guys who said, no, you know what? You don't need to subpoena me. I'll come and I'll talk to you. I'll tell you everything I know. And according to this prosecutor, Trump was very helpful, provided important information that led to the prosecution of Jeffrey Epstein, and there was no indication that Trump was involved at all. Which fans of Trump known about this forever, and was like, yeah, okay, sure, he knows Jeffrey Epstein. Sure, they both lived in, Florida, in the same area. In the rich part of Florida, one of the richer parts of Florida. But apparently Jeffrey Epstein behaved inappropriately with one of the younger employees at Mar-a-Lago, and Trump banned it. So it's not surprising that Trump would turn on Epstein and say, look, here's what I know about the guy. So I'm getting a little sidetracked. So what are the revelations? The revelations are that Bill Clinton's a fucking pervert. We all knew that. He raped several women, adult-aged women. And apparently he likes them young, according to Epstein and Epstein's associates. Now, the issue with that is, well, what does that mean? That's open to interpretation. Young could mean 21, because, he's a guy who was, when he was in public office, he's in his 40s, 50s. I think he was 50-something when he became president. I don't remember exactly. Anyway. Point is, like him young, he likes him young, is open to interpretation. However, in the context of Jeffrey Epstein being charged with the trafficking of underage women, underage girls, likes him young brings on a whole new meaning, doesn't it? So, of course, the legacy media is jumping to defend Bill Clinton without, looking sleazy about it. They're basically saying, now, just because the names were mentioned doesn't mean that he was ever there. But apparently witness testimony, victim testimony indicates that, yes, Bill Clinton was there. Prince Andrew, or the scumbag formerly known as Prince Andrew, because I think his title, maybe he'd still be a prince, but his honorifics, his duties, his other mentionable so-called accomplishments have been stripped of him. He has no official royal duties, even though he's a prince of the realm. Yeah, he was mentioned being involved in orgies with girls who were clearly under the age of 18. Like, it's not like it's questionable. They could be 18, they could be 19. No, these girls were clearly under the age of 18. Virginia Giuffre was under the age of 18, and everybody who associated with her knew it. Prince Andrew, including Prince Andrew. Anyway, so what are the revelations? Not a hell of a lot. Everybody knew Bill Clinton was a pervert. I guess the big revelation was actual deposition that Trump was exonerated. That's probably a big revelation. But of course, the legacy media framed all the headlines as Trump mentioned in the Epstein docs. Which is a lie by omission, but I guess if you go on and read the actual articles, which most people don't do, my hope is that it talks about the full transcript from the deposition by the victim saying, no, he wasn't involved, I didn't see him there, I don't recall ever seeing him there. But from the headline, anybody who hates Trump is just going to see, Trump was mentioned in the documents. And they're not going to go on and bother reading it. All the TDS sufferers are just going to say that proves that he was involved with Epstein. No, it doesn't prove shit. Just like it doesn't prove shit that Bill Clinton raped an underage girl or was involved in sex with underage girls just because somebody mentioned it in a deposition. It has to be proven. Should he be charged? Yeah, probably. But he's not likely to be charged because he's a former president, despite the fact that Donald Trump is being charged being a former president. But then he's not the kind of president that, gets protection, right? Populist presidents, outsider presidents, they don't get protection. Anyway. There might be a casual AF tomorrow night, let's hope. If not, I'll probably be online playing some video games, and I'm going to live stream it because I'm very happy. There was a game that I used to play, and I've spoken about it at length on this channel and I think on Irving's channel, called City of Heroes. It was out ages ago. It was a massive multiplayer online RPG set in a fictional superhero universe where superheroes convened in a city in, I think it was Rhode Island, called, I don't know, Hero City, whatever that was called. I don't know what the city was called. But anyway, they're all populate this city and they fight bad guys. And you get to play a hero. So, it went dead after about 5 or 6, maybe 7 years of being live on NCSoft. They were the people who owned it on their servers. And then they said, no, we're not going to support this anymore. We're closing the servers down. Not enough interest. We're not making enough money from it, blah, blah, blah. Well, apparently one of the people there who was like a developer or whatever, he kept a private server going for him and his friends, him and his friends alone. And then eventually he said, you know what, I'm going to release this to all the fans. And he made the server free for anybody who wanted to download the client. And it had a huge spike in returners, people who returned to the game. And the problem was this was all illegal. They didn't have the rights to run a server. Apparently NCSoft didn't care. And now an email came out yesterday that NCSoft and this guy who ran the Homecoming server have reached an agreement, a legal arrangement, a legal licensing arrangement, so that the Homecoming servers are now legit. That means people can go there, they can play, they can live stream, they can do whatever they want. They just can't put any of their content with regards to their live streaming behind a paywall. That's one of the only conditions. And it's all free to play. So if you like superheroes, like I like superheroes, and you like MMOs, go out, download, I think it's the Tequila client. It's either Tequila or Sweet Tea client, I can't remember. And play City of Heroes with me. I might go on tonight. Got a lot of stuff going on tonight. I got to run to our storage space. I got to go work out. I got to do some laundry, so I may not get on tonight. But if there is no casual AF tomorrow night, I will definitely be playing live on my channel. And who knows, maybe I can convince Twin to download the client, and we can play together on his channel for Casual AF, which is, by the way, supposed to be a gaming streaming channel, but we hardly ever game on it, or he hardly ever games on it. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to message him, find out what's going on tomorrow, invite him to download the Homecoming client, or the client for the game, and maybe we can play some tomorrow, and maybe live stream it, and have a good old time. But otherwise, yeah, that's all I got to say. I'm just about home now. Gonna get some takeout, do some laundry, run to the storage space, feed these mutts. All right, folks, you have yourselves a great weekend. Hopefully we see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.